Hello everyone, hi, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to another episode of the Expanse reaction to Zero Live, and my name is Matt. Okay, so last time on the Expanse, what happened? I actually went back to take a look at it because I was like, okay, what actually happened? I remember like two things, and then it turns out that there were only like two things that happened previous episode. I feel like these episodes are like there's a lot packed in them, but it's like there's an episode where a lot happens and then an episode where not a lot happens, but it's setting up the next one where a lot will happen. And I feel like we've done that for like 4 episodes now, or 3. I don't remember how many episodes into the back half of the season we are, but I feel like that's how we're doing this so far. But last time, so the main thing is that Holden went into, well, it's not that nothing happens, it's more like something happens, but it's right at the beginning. And so we just establish that and we just take that as an absolute. And then at the end, it's like, okay, where we're going next. But okay, so previous time, the main thing was that Holden went into like the Orva construct that was at the center of like the bubble thing that was sucking in and or putting some items in orbit, which were the unmanned mechanical items, which was the missile, the ship that the highway star was in, and like a probe, I think. So all of those were put into orbit around the orb, and then Holden went into the orb, which was a construct and which opened for him. Miller guided him in there, and the entire time we talked to the ghost of Miller. It is up in the air whether or not this Miller is a construct of Holden's imagination by pressing brain buttons, or if it's like actually to a degree Miller. Like some of its what used to be Miller is like has been stored in some kind of like AI or whatever. I don't know. Because at the end of the episode, we did make an effort to make sure that person felt a little bit like Miller, which gained Holden's trust, so then Holden would complete the conduit or the circuit or whatever that was, as well as the fact that he's wearing the hat, and Holden never saw him with the hat, so we need to hold on to that. But so Holden went in there, and Miller told him, put your hand in there. You never know what's gonna happen, which made Holden go like, okay, fuck you, I'm not doing that, because for all I know, that's just gonna kill everyone. So he didn't know what to do until he gained his trust by acting more like Miller. And then at the same time, the Martian soldiers arrived with Gunny and a couple other soldiers, and they tried to stop Holden from pressing it, and they even shot at him. But then the bullets were stopped. The inertia rule kicked in, and the bullets were just frozen in midair. So Holden was like, okay, cool. So then he went and pressed it. But, okay, before that, yeah, the bullets were stopped. And then, like, some kind of construct, like, things, like claws started to come out of the room. And then one of the Martian soldiers threw a grenade in there and destroyed it. And then he was pulled into the air, frozen there, and then his entire body got disassembled into every single atom, and then it was all like merged into a hole that he made with the grenade and was assembled into that, and he became that. So that was cool. And then also everything on the system stopped, like everything, every ship, every whatever got stopped. Not person, but like everything did stop. So ships stopped moving, and everyone was like, "Whoa!" Like everyone went and flying like forwards or whatever direction the force would, like a car crash. So yeah, that's what's happened near the end of the episode. Holden saw like the birth at the end of several universes or whatever that was. I am not gonna go through that again. I said what I thought maybe it was, or maybe it was in previous episode. Fuck it. Like, I don't know. There's no point in speculating here. So then we also, yeah, on the Melva side of things, she is planning to do something. I'm not sure what. I think she's planning to blow up a ship. I'm not sure which ship. maybe the Rosie. I think it was supposed to be the Rosie, but I don't know how she's gonna make sure that the Rosie blows up by like overcharging the reactor core or whatever. Like, how is she gonna get in there? Maybe she has control of it if she gets close enough, and not necessarily inside. So I don't know. But she got discovered by this one woman lady who was talking with Anna, and she was like, "Yo, I know that girl. She's Clarissa Mao." I forgot her name was Clarissa until literally just now. I call her Melva, but I know that girl. She's Clarissa, and Anna encouraged her to go and talk to her if she needs help, which might have just gotten her killed, because Clarissa took the like drug thing and became superhuman. And then everything stopped and they went some flying, but I'm not sure what's going to happen there. But she got found out, and so I'm assuming that woman is going to die. And then we have Ashford and Drummer fighting or something. And I'm not sure where Ashford's motivations are, what his goals are. Like, I'm not sure if it's like super lawful and like we're gonna follow the rules and this is the way we do things and there's respect, or if it's just like putting on that mask just to fuck everyone over when they least suspect it, and then everyone will believe that he's super lawful when in reality he's an asshole. I'm not sure. We'll see. But yeah. That's what happened previous episode, and I guess we're ready to see what happens this episode. So yeah, The Expanse Season 3 Episode 11? Is it 11? It is. The Expanse Season 3 Episode 11. Let's go.
Traipsing an RPG up the shaft.
Why?
Just do it and do not hit anything. That's an order.
Fire in the hole.
Everything stopped.
Speed limit's changed. Watch your thruster stay under 28 meters per second.
Jesus. We would have stuck here just like that.
Good call, Gunny.
She's smart. Awesome. What is that? Get out. That was a super slow explosion, wasn't it? Maybe. The fact that she opened into the vacuum might be what stopped it. But very slowly, very carefully. He's so fucked.
Come on. Clear!
Okay, he's back.
The Shusen is in pretty bad shape. Third of the crew dead, another third injured.
Ooh.
Whatever that field around them is, they can't maneuver in it, and they're being pulled into orbit around that station. Same deal for any ship that was moving faster than 100 kilometers per hour.
That's nearly every ship in this space.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was trying to defend itself. Slowing things down could be the way it does it.
That kind of deceleration without any notice.
Yeah, a lot of people just died.
How's
That's
the
not
Rosie
a defensive
doing?
measure.
How's the
It's a
Shusen?
massacre.
It is a defensive measure, just a very aggressive one. What is this? What am I looking at? Oh, is this the... Yes. Drummer. Oh shit. She's trapped between...
Lisa, cry, let me know you're alive.
Where are you?
How's Sasha doing?
Over here. How bad for you?
Not the best. The
Oh!
machine got me by the leg.
I'm still in one piece, me somehow. Well, maybe broke a rib with me. Well, that deceleration, that was massive.
The speed limit must have dropped for some reason.
She's trying to stop circulation. One of them is...
Jump the engine.
One of them is
See
trapped
if I can get the pins
behind, and the other one is trapped in
Can't
front.
roll. Forward kills me, backward kills you.
Yeah.
It has to float up.
straight. Nobody know I'm down here.
What? Ah, come in. You are the captain of this ship. Someone should always know it.
I needed to be alone so I didn't punch out my first officer for his constant second guessing.
Oh, Mama Sabaka.
You and I definitely have a problem to work out.
This is very interesting. I like that situation. Like, they were about to throw down almost, and then suddenly that shit happened. Okay, how are you two doing? Did the other woman instantly die on the crash? Is that your blood or her blood? Did the woman get like impaled or something? Yeah, she got impaled right through the heart. She's instantly dead. Cool. Okay. So now there was no murder. Just part of the accident. Anna. And it's okay. What is this? How we're gonna look like? How many? Cool! I knew it was gonna be more than one. I knew it was gonna be like the entire hallway. That's the only reason why you would have a shot like that. All these dead bodies, corpses impaled to walls and shit. That's too much. They're vacuuming the blood. Jesus. Anna came out pretty okay on that situation. She's not injured.
I was taking a nap. I was strapped in my bunk.
You're lucky.
That's why.
There's nothing you can do for these people except ease their pain.
What are you talking about? If staples and sutures are all most these injuries need.
This is your first time in zero G? Without gravity, wounds can't drain. Blood pools and clots, tissue swells, any internal bleeding is a death sentence.
Shit. That also tells us about wounds that they took, by the way. Can I move the arm?
No, go.
Is it broken?
Oh yeah.
Data pad.
I see a hand terminal.
Okay.
If your arm had power too, then you can control mine from there.
Okay, how about now?
Oh, she has to guide him.
Yeah, grab the terminal.
I can't see it from here.
She has to guide him to do it.
One more.
Yeah.
More. Okay, stop. Now toward me. The other way. Left. Right. Sorry, right. Count of 3.
Hopefully it won't be too hard and break it.
2, 3. Ah, Melissa, open the grip.
Grip, grip, grip.
Grab. That's it.
Delta ingenuity at its finest.
I'm so hyped up for that fucking mega arm shit.
Forward.
Slowly. This did not reach. It broke. It broke. Damn it. God fucking damn it. If only it had been a Nokia, it wouldn't have been destroyed so easily. She doesn't know that's Clarissa.
All the ships in this space suddenly decelerated at the same moment. And now we're all being pulled toward the sphere at the center.
All the ships.
Ah, she can get to the...
Don't be scared. We all are.
She's not scared. She's excited. She's excited. She can no blow everything out. No problem. What happened to the Rosie crew? What happened to Amos and Alex? Are they okay?
No.
She's
I
alive.
can't understand.
She's alive.
Tilly?
I can't believe she's alive. She got stuffed through like the heart or some shit. He didn't touch the heart. It was just like around it.
He did not kill anyone that placed it.
Looked to me like he knew what he was doing down there. Like he was controlling it.
We don't know that for sure.
LT gets torn to pieces by God knows what. You don't blink, a Sleeping Beauty takes a little tumble, it's all hands on deck.
I fired first. I was willing to take him out.
She did. She did do that.
Maybe putting a bullet in him is the quickest way out of this shitstorm.
What the fuck is your deal? Those are not our orders. I would shoot my guy. I would shoot him. This guy sucks. I would not leave that guy alone with Holden.
Right now, we're about 500,000 kilometers from where we came in. At the new speed limit, it would take about 7 months to get back to the ring.
Oh shit.
There's no way we'd be able to provision
Yeah,
them for 7
they're not gonna have enough air and shit for 7 months.
Trep's rattled. But that doesn't mean he's wrong about Holden.
Look up. Yeah. Okay, it wasn't the heart.
In a way, it's your fault.
It is. Don't tell her that though.
That's what I get for trying to help someone.
God damn it.
She tried to kill me. Why would anyone
Clarissa.
try to kill you?
She did. She actually does know that.
No.
And she's here right now.
Trying to kill James Alden.
She got all of that information for that interaction.
She won't stop.
Okay.
Don't go. No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here.
She's crying. It looks weird.
You okay?
I like it. God, she has a lot of experience holding dead people in her hands. Yeah, she's really good at this. She's smiling like nothing. And she's gone.
Tilly. Hey. Tilly.
Well, that sucks. The fact that she told her, wait, this is your fault. That's what I get for trying to help someone. I get that it's like in character as she's dying, but at the same time, it's like that's not good to hear.
Burned till evil.
Singing now make you more interesting. Less, in fact.
I sang this song for my daughter when she was small.
What was your most close call?
Let's learn about this. The burn.
The gun ran back from Callisto. Overloaded the reactor and melted the drive. Speeding back the series to...
Is this story gonna give us an idea, maybe?
to see a girl.
Damn it.
I didn't peg you for a romantic.
It was more hormones and hubris. Yeah, what was your closest?
This?
Hyperion.
Oh, the Saturn moons. Lot of floating Belter grave out there.
No, Hyperion. Series. Level 12. Script on Fridays. Bartender have a heavy pour and I have a heavy heart. Whose idea was the uniforms? Yours or Dawes?
Mine. Dawes laughed at me. He thought the idea was ridiculous.
So you disobeyed him?
No. No. I convinced him that it was necessary for us to start wearing them.
I sacrificed too much of my life to adopt the tradition of my enemy.
When the victim becomes a victorious, they adopt a uniform to show that they are now one warrior. Individuals can be divided and conquered, but symbols endure.
We are who we are. That's what makes us Belter. That's the way the inners need to see us.
But right now, they need to see us as one. Now, I have no desire to look like anyone other than myself. But I will sacrifice my pride to make something better for the future.
Me was sick and nigh to death. Till he go. Me was sick and nigh to death.
As we say.
This is great. Okay, and we just move on from that. Wow, that's an amazing scene for bonding, honestly. I really like that. I really like that it was given the proper amount of time it deserved. She's just gonna get on a pod to the Rosie at like the minimum speed. She's gonna get in there and she's gonna self-destruct it. I swear to God, if like Alex and Amos end up dying at the end of the season, I'm just gonna forget.
Here, track her yourself.
You should tell them about. You should tell her about the fact that she's screwy somehow and that she tried to kill someone. She's arming herself.
Melba, listen to me. You cannot escape what you've done. There is nowhere for you to go.
She doesn't intend to survive this. She's gone. Well, she doesn't even need to take a shuttle. She's just gonna slowly float towards the Rosie. How are Alex and Amos doing? Naomi's in the Rosie. How are two boys doing? Okay. Alex was here.
Alex?
How is he doing? Please tell me he's not dead.
Alex! Come on.
Okay, he's passed out.
Wake up now.
Holden, he left a while ago with Miller.
She doesn't know what the fuck is happening. This is not. It's difficult to explain. She's like, okay, he's gone. You don't know what you're saying.
Amos!
Is he okay? I saw his eye was like messed up, maybe. Okay.
You have to be alright. Please just say something. Amos.
She's back.
You changed your hair.
Yeah, she did. It's now like has purple things. I'm glad I wasn't crazy about the hair, by the way. I'm glad that was a thing that I noticed right away a couple episodes ago. Okay, you two. I feel like this is gonna come down to one of you is gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna take the bullet and I'm gonna die, and the other one's gonna survive, and it's probably gonna be Ashford. It's gonna be like, all right, kill me.
Zero-G blood coating.
So he's like, I'm already dead.
Couldn't even bear for leave behind the old day and night. Or to pretend they're not where they truly were.
There's a body floating up there.
Trevor! Trevor, wake up! Talk to me.
It's not how I thought it would end for me.
No. It's not over yet.
Or is she the one that's gonna do it? I feel like he's gonna. Oh.
Our situation here gonna be multiplied 100-fold through the ship. Cannot afford to lose us both. Built the ingenuity at its finest.
Tell me what you're doing.
The ship need a captain, and you got what you want.
There's still hope.
She's gonna take the bullet.
I was wrong. All the optimists I know not yet dead.
Come on! Come on!
Shit. It was the other way around. Shit. Go, dude. Go and try to help. Though I'm not sure if you can do anything.
This is Ashford. We need med techs in the machine elevator immediately. Hurry!
Shit. Man. Fuck. Drummer's too good. She came for your to save your asses like right last second. Oh, this means two of them are out of commission. So Mel is gonna show up and it's gonna be a 1v1 with Naomi, isn't it? Well, does she even care? Or does she only care about Holden?
Are you back?
I mean, yeah.
Back to help? Back to stay?
Both.
Stay.
Well, yeah.
I guess it took being away to understand that you're my family.
Okay.
I like that. He's like, alright, I get it.
The only reason I'm standing here is because of her.
You hurt?
It's treatable. It's inconvenience. Our casualties.
We lose about 100. 100 more wounded. Medical supply are low.
Supplies won't matter much without gravity to heal.
No way for us to make thrust now. We stock. Same as every ship in this place.
Then we spin the drum.
They never spin up the drum before. It could tear the ship apart.
Which would leave us hardly worse off than we are now.
Okay.
Prepare to spin the drum.
Okay. Spin to win. Clarissa. Can Naomi see that someone is breaking in? She can hear that someone is breaking in. Oh yeah, that she sees it. Good thinking. They're offline. God, fuck! And she's just gonna go to check, and then she's gonna find a fucking assassin waiting for her. God damn it. Oh shit. She's locked in there. Okay, she broke free. Zero-G fight! A max suit assassin. She got grabbed. Fuck. Ugh. Ugh.
Tell me where he is!
He's not
here. Tell me and I'll make you stop.
She the
He was here. I still wouldn't tell you. Have it your own way.
Amos? Amos? Please, Amos.
Are you alright?
Anna? Anna came with us. Oh shit, I was not expecting that one. I was expecting Amos, no Anna. Oh my god. I'm very happy about that. Okay, back to this. I still don't know what this is gonna do, by the way.
Spin the drum.
Like, we just need to spin it at the velocity, like, below the limit, right?
Rotation stable.
Effective gravity at inner surface. 113!
Okay, the drum creates gravity.
These two compartments within the drum and triage the wounded.
And now their wounds can heal.
Wide beam.
And that goes for every ship. Yeah, every ship can come here to the drum in order to heal. That's so good.
Klaus Ashford, the captain of the OPA Behemoth. I have a message for all the ships in this infernal place. We are all victims of the same catastrophe. But the Behemoth is unique. This ship, my ship, can create spin gravity. So I am able to offer it to all of you. Bring your wounded here so that they may heal. You will be welcome.
This is so good. I love this.
Help us embrace all of you.
The Belter's gonna save us all. They're gonna save them all.
Bunch of skinnies saving us. This place keeps getting more and more fucked up.
They've got the right idea.
They are.
We're all in
they
this
do.
shit together, and this is the only way we're gonna get out of it.
Are they gonna be like, Gunny, let's kill her, right? That bitch. Yeah, these two don't like that shit. Why does like every Martian we meet is an asshole? Like, why does like every single one? Say for Gunny, but she had to go through like a entire season of getting better. So what's up with Holden now?
Holden, are you okay?
I saw something.
Do you know what you saw?
The end of everything.
It was like the beginning and the end. And why is that the end of the episode? That doesn't tell me anything. That doesn't actually do anything for me. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I just went back to check whether or not Drummer was dead, and she's not. I don't think. I think she's just super injured, but I think she's gonna be fine. And that was kind of the point of what Ashford did there. He just... So, I like that. I like the entire... that side of the story with Drummer and Ashford, because it really felt like they were about to throw down at the end of this episode, and we didn't get to see what happened there. And then the deacceleration hit, and we didn't even see what happened to them there. And then this episode starts, and it's like, okay, they're both stuck on the opposite ends of like this like car thing, like this vehicle, and moving the car in any direction or the other is gonna like crush either of them, right? And and I like the drama was like, okay, we can do that, and then Ashford is like, no, it's gonna crush either one of us, so we can't do that. And I think both of them had control over that, didn't they? I'm not sure whether or not both of them had control over doing that. Because if both of them did, then that was great for Ashford, because it means that he chose not to crush Drummer at any point. But it's even like it still applies, because Drummer was the one that came up with, all right, fuck it, I'm just gonna crush myself, and Ashford was the one telling her, no, there's hope, don't do it. Like he was actually legitimately being a good guy there. He was like, it's gonna be fine, like chill down, like there's hope, someone might come and find us or whatever. And she's like, I like that she was like, I think that there were no more optimism in this ship or whatever. I don't remember what it said, but it was like a callback to a line from like previous episode or something, or like 2 or 3 episodes ago even, about optimism. And I liked that a lot, because like every scene we had with them, every scene, and there was one that was like super long, it was like cementing further like a relationship between the two of them. Which, like before, we had every scene was like they fought each other. They were like disagreeing over how to run things, or the way they see things that they need to do, the way the place Belters have, like they disagreed on like every view, and they were sent by different people. Like Drummer was here for Fred Johnson, this guy was here because of Anderson Dawes, and you know, there's conflict there to begin with. So the fact that both of them have always been fighting, and both of them never trusted the other, and just disagree with the other on like everything. And like the thing is that Ashford, I never got a clear read on what kind of person he was up until like here. Because the entire time I'm doubting whether or not he's like very lawful. He just disagrees with Drummer, and he's very honest, but he's not necessarily an evil guy. Or he's actually an asshole, and he's just pretending, which is what Drummer thought, right? So I wasn't sure which way to go. And then in this episode, it does give you a pretty good view where Drummer is like the entire time both of them are talking and they're just bonding. That's what they're doing. They're legitimately bonding and they're singing, and it's just like this awesome sequence of events, this awesome series of scenes that we saw, where every single scene they just talk. They're just trapped in a fatal state for the both of them, where any of them, I don't know if any of them can choose to kill the other, but both of them are in a situation where saving yourself would mean killing the other, and both of them were just like, they like at any point they like started talking about it. Like even Ashford said like, no, we can't do it. Like he wasn't being an asshole. He never said anything bad. He was just like, okay, they were legitimately being friendly the entire time. And there was that one moment. There was that one fucking moment with the robot arm, with the like robot claw, where Ashford had control over it, but Drummer didn't. But Drummer could see it, but Ashford couldn't. So Ashford was moving it as Drummer told him where to move it, and they tried to get it, and it barely missed. And then it was like, shit, okay, move back. Down, go up, turn around a little, get ready, grab. And then like the second time they got it, and it was great. And then he was like moving slowly towards them, and I'm like, are they gonna get it? And then like the like machine malfunction, and it just blew up, and it just made the claw just crush it, and he was like, fuck. Like, but that was like, even if that didn't work out, it was an actually really important scene for bonding for the both of them, and it was fantastic, because what ends up happening at the end is the Drummer chooses, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna bite the bullet, I'm just gonna be the one that crushes myself, and I'm gonna free you up, and I like that it was because she looked up and she saw like, I think that what it was is that she saw like a body floating, and she was like, people are dying. Like, we are fucked down here, but the reality is that deceleration must have fucked the entire ship, and there must be like a lot of dead people and a lot of injured, and there is no captain right now, because the captain and the second in command are both here trapped like dumbasses, and I didn't tell anyone that I was coming down here, so nobody's coming here to check on us. This ship needs a captain. So I'm just gonna bite it, and Ashford is gonna go and save everyone, or like do captain duty and like not save everyone but like help. I don't know if it was that what she saw, or if it was like the barrel, like the drum or whatever. If she saw it, then okay, sure. But like whatever the case, whether or not it was her idea or Ashford's idea, it's great, because then he comes out and he's like, okay, we need help down here. Like, okay, he's calling for help for Drummer. Like, he doesn't actually care about Drummer being left to die or whatever. He's like, no, help her out. And I like that. Then when they came to help her and they were taking her away, he was like talking to Diogo and the other dude from his faction, and they were like, he was like, she saved me. I would not be here if it weren't for her. Like he was like giving proper respect, and he was like, she's great, she's the best, right? And then they're just talking about how they cannot treat the injured because there's no gravity, which is something that they set up in this very episode with the Thomas Prince and Anna. They were like, yeah, so blood clots form and gravity cannot like empty the wound, so people just die. Like in Zero G, that's how it is. But I like that Ashford has this idea of like, okay, we have the drum, which is like, it's like the main thing that the fucking Behemoth has going for it, because it used to be like a Mormon ship, and the Mormon ship was like the night cycle, like we can pretend to be Earth here in the ship, like they did that thing. So the fact that they're stuck in it, and then he has the idea of like, we can simulate gravity. If the drum moves, we can simulate gravity, which means that we can take the wounded there and they can heal. So he has the idea, he goes for the move, and I like that they were like, you could just tear the ship apart, it could be awful, and he's like, I don't care. He's like, we're already like really fucked, so might as well just try it out, because I this is gonna be really bad if we don't. So he gives the command to spin the drum, and gravity is simulated, and I like that immediately he's like, okay, open communications to like every ship. The behemoth is here for everyone. The behemoth is here and it's gonna save everyone. Send your wounded here because we can simulate gravity. Like, the behemoth, my ship, is able to do this. And Belters welcome you here. And I like that he was like welcoming. I like that he was like super open and helpful, and he was so cool. He was so fucking cool. And like the way he delivered that shit was great. Like I said before, I said previous episode, I think Ashford is like my favorite character from like the new batch of characters for this novel. I just really like this actor that is playing him. I like the delivery, I like his lines. I love who he is. I love this shit. You will be welcome. The Belters embrace all of you. I like how he's cadence, like he talks like this, you know, he's like moves as he talks, but in like weird like spasm way, and that is fantastic. I just really like the way he does it. That was a lot of talk for the drummer and Ashford, but I just thought that was fucking great. I don't mind that was... I'm not sure if that was the majority of the episode, but if it had been, I don't mind it. It deserved to be the majority of the episode. It's fucking great. So, okay, so dialing it back a little. Gunny took Holden to their ship, where there's 2 crew members remaining alive, which are 2 assholes. They're just assholes. Like, I feel like every Martian we meet is an asshole, with like the exception of like Alex, right? But like every Martian we meet is an asshole, and I would say Gunny, but when we met Gunny, she was an asshole too. Remember, she was like, "We will bathe in the blood of our filthy earther enemies." Like she was like fucking nuts. And like every team member in her team, except that like one dude, they were all assholes too. Like every Martian we meet is like an asshole, and like these 2 are just like, we should kill Holden, and like the one dude is like, kill Holden, and she's like, no. Like, we need to take him away for interrogation or whatever. And then the other woman is like, you know, that guy's right. We should kill him. He's an asshole. He caused this. She caused everything, clearly. And it's like, that's not really what happened, and I don't know why you would think that, but okay. Like, I understand the thought process of like, okay, Holden was there doing something, and he touched some shit, and then some shit happened, right? But not, like, the dude that was disassembled happened before Holden could touch anything. So that blame they're putting on him was entirely on just the idea of like, I want to blame someone, right? That's just what that is. But yeah, Holden was just out the entire episode. He woke up right at the end just to say like, I saw the end of everything, and it's like, okay, that doesn't tell me anything. I already kind of saw that previous episode, so yeah, you know, that's like the weakest cliffhanger we've had in the entire show. Moving on. Anna. So Anna is okay. The reason why Anna is so okay is because she was like napping in her quarters and she was strapped in, and so when the surgery hit, she basically had like safety belts on, and she was okay, and that was fantastic. And then she's like, all right, so what happened? She goes and she gets some medicine, some morphine or whatever, and then she walks into a hallway and she looks around, and it's the way that scene was shot. I was like, okay, they're just gonna show the hallway, and there's gonna be like 20 dead people in it, and sure enough, they just spin the camera slowly when you saw on his face, and slowly spin to it, and it's like, yep, the entire corridor is just dead people just impaled to the walls and the ceiling, and he was like, that's great, and Anna's like, oh my fucking god. So then she goes and wants to help the injured, and then the medic at the Thomas Friends is like, there's nothing we can do for them. Like, blood clots and everything with Sergi, no. Then she goes and finds Melva also known as Clarissa, and helps her out. Then she gets a call from, what's her name, Lily? Doesn't matter, she's dead. Millie, Silly, Willie, Nilly. So, what was the name of that duo? Was it Milli Vanilli? How do you spell that? Yeah, it was Milli Vanilli. I wrote it down correctly. I'm so good at this. Okay, so she goes to meet Milli Vanilli, and she's impaled to the ceiling. And Melva thought she died because she was like, oh, she got impaled to the heart. And he was like, no, it wasn't the heart. It was like right next to it. And fair enough, she died like immediately after Anna found her. But she did the useful thing, which was, hey Anna, that bitch Clarissa, she tried to kill me. Her name Melva, that's who she is, and she's trying to kill James Holden. That's the reason why she's here, and she won't stop for anything. So yeah, there you go. I'm gonna go die now. Bye. And I like that she was crying as she died, and like her tears were on her eyes. Like they didn't move at all, because that's how it would be like. And it looked a little bit weird, but it was like realistic, so I like that. And I like that Anna was like holding her hands, and she was like, it's gonna be okay, and just smiling. And Milli Vanilli was like, you're really good at this, because that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, Anna, you're really good at this, because I can tell that you're fucked inside, but she's just smiling through it all and just feeling like it's fine. And then as soon as she dies, she breaks down, and I'm like, she's really good at that shit. How many people has she seen die like that in her arms, and she's just doing that whole bit. So that was great. So then she goes and tries to find Melva, and she takes I'm not sure what that is. It's like a stun stick or something. And she tries to stop Melva, and then Melva manages to get away. She goes away in like her suit or whatever, and then Anna is left with a decision of what to do. I was like, Anna should tell people about what's happening. No. Fuck yeah, Anna. She decides, I'm gonna go after that bitch. So she suits up, she goes to the side, and she goes all the way to the Rosinante and follows Melva. So then, moving the camera to the Rosie, so Naomi got away from her to like shuttle or whatever, and she managed to get into the Rosie. She gets in there, and she finds Alex, helps Alex out, and asks where Holden is, and Alex is like, Holden left a while ago with Miller, and she's like, Miller? He's So then she's like, okay, he doesn't know what he's saying. He's like concussed or whatever. So she just takes him to like the med bay, straps him in. It's all great. Then she goes to find Amos, and Amos got hit in the head with like a wrench or something. But he's okay, and she's like, Amos, please tell me you're okay, whatever. And I like that the first thing Amos said was like, you changed your hair. And I'm like, yeah, she did. It's purple now. Like it has a little purple things. That's nice. So then she takes Amos to the med bay, and they're both getting healed. And I like that Amos was like, you're back. And she's like, yes. He's like, to help or to stay. And I was like, both, technically. But she's like, to stay. And I was like, yeah, she's to stay. And I like that she was like, because I realized you were my family, and I guess it took me leaving in order to understand that. That's great. I really like that, because like sometimes in life there are moments where like you really don't realize what you have or what the situation is or how you feel about things until after it's over, and then you're like, oh, okay, now I get it. But now it sucks, because now it's over. So it's like, it's one of those situations where Naomi left, and then she was like, I really miss him. And then she came back. And I like that she addressed that. She said it like it is, and that was great. So then, Amos was like sort of awake. So whenever Naomi got the Rosie got invaded by Clarissa, I was like, and Naomi went down to check, and she started to have a fight against Megaba. What was that word? I tried to make a pun in between a mech and Melva, and for some reason I added a G in there. There are no G's in here. This is Sarah G. But she fought Mepba, and she was losing because understandably she was wearing like a suit of armor or whatever. It had like a cloth or whatever. So she starts to fight Naomi and she's just like choking her and she's about to kill her. And Anna shows up. I was like, Amos is going to show up and save her. Amos is going to be like, oh, glad to have you, Epic, whatever. It's Anna. I was not expecting Anna. I was not expecting Anna at all. But that was the best possible thing that could have happened. I'm glad Anna's here. I'm glad Anna's in the Rosie because that's like our other main character that we have since like the back half of book 2, which is the first half of season 3. Whatever. So we've had Anna for a while now, and she's like another one of our main characters. She was like our main character on back on Earth when we were dealing with like the political shit. She's another main character that we have like right here, following the Thomas Prince, and it's great to have her here. She's at the Rosie. She had like no reason to be at the Rosie, and now she took the first reason she could in order to get in there. And I'm like, fuck yeah, let's get in there. Let's do it. Let's do this shit. This is great. So I love that shit. That was fantastic. So yeah, I love that. So Anna's gonna meet with Naomi. I suppose they incapacitated Clarissa, so maybe they can just I don't know, cuff her or whatever. She's in the Rosie now. She's gonna be able to escape, and then she's gonna self-destruct the Rosie or whatever. So let's hope that doesn't happen, because that's what definitely she's gonna try to do. And if Holden at any point goes to the Rosie, she's gonna be like, James Holden. She's gonna gain like super strength, like those ladies that lift up cars because of the babies or whatever. She's just gonna gain super strength, become the. She doesn't have to do that. She has the implants and shit. I'm stupid. She can just do that shit. So they're gonna like handcuff her or whatever. They're gonna be like, oh, she's taken care of, and then she's gonna be like, James Holden. And then she's gonna become the Hulk, She-Hulk, and then she's gonna beat everyone to death and blow up the ship. So that's what's gonna happen. That sucks. But yeah, we talk about the Holden shit. We talk about Naomi just now. We talk about extensively about the Ashford drummer situation. That was fantastic. Wow, that was it. Okay. I feel like I'm getting better at talking about this episode. So I'm just going through them real quick. Like, I feel like there's no point in speculating what the fuck Holden saw, because I already speculated previous episode, right? Like, I'm just like, he saw the beginning and of like a universe, and just like universe existing and then them being blown up, and he was screaming at one point. So I'm like, okay, he's like feeling whenever those universe died, like he felt it somehow, and it's like a beam that is shooting, that is destroying them, and like the bubble was like a hub that connected multiple of them. And I'm just like, I don't know if like this whole thing is like an ancient civilization that is just like the main civilization of history or whatever, or it's like the remains of like a hover that connected multiple civilizations. I'm not sure. We'll see what that was later. There was no Miller this episode because Holden was out the entire time, so that's cool. I like that we took a break from Holden and we went to like literally everyone else, because I feel like literally everyone else is more interesting than Holden. Like honestly, legitimately. So yeah, the big scene goes to like Drummer and Ashford. That was great. I love that. I love every moment where Drummer and Ashford were on camera. That was fantastic. But yeah, and just Anna being there to save Naomi, that's crazy too. Like, I'm excited for the next episode now. And I like the idea that the Belters are now saving like the Inners, right? Like when they needed it, the Belters are like, we got the fucking behemoth. It has gravity. Get in here, everyone. Get in here! That was fantastic. So yeah, I think that was it for this episode. That was fantastic. I love that shit. So yeah, thank you for being here. That was great. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching this reaction episode of The Expanse. If you would like to see next one, it should already be up on Patreon, as well as full length. Check out the links in the description, and I'll see you next time, okay? Take care everyone. Bye.